Hello and welcome to this tutorial of the Virtual X e-learning platform. In this tutorial, I'll be taking you through how you register on the platform as an educator. So let's go to the platform by opening up our web browser, and in this case we'll be using Google Chrome. So I'll quickly open it up. Once the web browser is open up, you type the Virtual X website at the top. I'm gonna press enter. And we are on our homepage, and this is the homepage that we see if we are not registered as users on the platform. So what we want to do is we want to register on this platform and get access to the educator resources that are available on the platform. So if you are an educator that already has details and you've registered on the platform, you click on login. But for this tutorial, we'll be registering a new user type, which is an educator. So if you're an educator, you then go a new educator to the platform, you then go to register. Okay, so now we are on the registration page of the platform, and these are the details that we are required to enter in order for us to register as an educator on the platform. So let's go through these details and enter them as required. So on the username, to keep it simple for now, I'll put in educator 1. That's the username, and the email address here that you're gonna you put in the email address that you have. So if you're using Gmail or Outlook, webmail, you enter your email address over here, or you can have an email address that is created to you on the platform. But the idea is that you put an email address that you use and that you have access to, where you can see the emails on that particular email address. So I am entering this email address, which is what I have for educator, and then you need to choose a password. Now it's important that the password that you enter over here, this necessarily does not mean that it needs to be the same password that you use for your emails, but then it's gonna be the password that you're gonna use every time you log on to the platform. So you need to choose your own password here for this platform. Then I'll choose mine as well. I type it over there in the first block, and then I'm gonna confirm it. Okay, so now we have our username, our email address, and the password that we're going to use to log into the platform. So now let's just go to the profile details that's required for registration. So we start by selecting the user type that we are registering for. So in this case, we are registering as an educator. So if you're an educator, you're going to click on the educator tab. We're gonna type in the name. So I'm gonna pretend like this teacher's name is Educator 1, and their surname is Office. So what's important here is that you, as an authentic user, you need to type in your correct name and your correct surname. And also you need to provide your cell phone number. So the cell phone number is required for contact purposes. Should anything happen to the platform or you struggle to reach your email address, the phone number can be used as for authentication and to recover your account on the platform. So I'm just gonna enter just the phone number. So you just need to make sure that you enter your correct phone number. Then the next part that is required, we need to select the country that you are currently living in. For our case, we're going to select South Africa. Okay, and then we just need to finish the recapture information. We're going to click the robot for security purposes. And then always remember that this window will be different for everyone. So in this particular case of the registration, it asks us to select images with taxis. Then we select the image and we're gonna click on verify. Okay, so now that our recapture is successful, we can go to the top, check our information. Remember that the username that we are using is Educator1. The email address that we're using, this could be your own email address or an email address that is provided to you by the platform. The most important thing is that this email address, you must be able to access the emails that come on this email address. So it needs to be working and you need to have access to it. Select your password. This is the password that you're going to use for the Virtual X platform. Then you need to select your user type. You are registering as what? In this case, we are registering as an educator. Your name, so these are the names and surnames that appear on your ID. Your phone number for contact purposes and recovery of your address on the platform. And then you need to enter your region. All right. Okay, so it's just that we took some time there re-explaining the information, so we're gonna quickly do this again, and then we're gonna check out. Okay, and then we are gonna complete our setup, our sign up. Okay, so now that our sign up or registration has been completed, the final step is that we need to activate our account on the platform. And this is why I said that the email address that you use to register on the platform, it must be something that you have access to, because now the platform will send a link to your emails, and then you need to go to your email account, open up that link so that you can complete the activation on the platform. So I'm just gonna open up the emails for Educator user that I initially had registered. Just gonna switch over now to my emails.